Is it going? Okay. Hello, YouTube. This is, what are we gonna call our adventure?
Controlled explosions.
This is controlled explosions, yes. And I'm, uncontrolled explosions.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go with that.
Controlled explosions. Baby mama.
Yeah, also. We'll cut that out, it's fine. Can I flip this around after?
You cannot.
Fuck. Okay, we'll do a little intro first.
Okay, the intro is good.
So this is the Triumph Scrambler. We had it for a total of about a month before I took it out on my very first solo expedition.
After you got your endorsement?
After I got my endorsement. So this says a lot about the quality of that. And turning around the corner of this very lot, I dropped the bike accidentally. But not just first, it went down this way. No damage had done. And then in the process of picking it up and getting it back vertically, dropped this way, and we'll show you it's in dire condition, but we're working on fixing it.
Today, we were riding the bike, and there was a bridge with 2 planks of wood, and the middle was exactly the width of the front tire. Guess where the front tire went? So we went down, show me.
Okay, incident report number 1. Let's get a good look at that. So bloody.
And we were worried because the tank.
Well, there was oil all over the ground.
Well, there was gas, not oil.
Yeah, thank you.
Gasoline. So we were
Wish it had been oil.
We were very worried there was a leak in the tank, but it's just from falling. I think it came out of the cab. But what we did realize, this is 8mm, not 6. But what we did realize is that the tank is loose somehow.
I got a little beat up too.
Yeah.
Least of our worries.
So we need to fix that.
What else happened?
This fucking thing, one is gone.
Oh yeah.
So
we lost one of them.
We lost the seat holder. So
down one jacket as well, apparently.
Yes, my jacket's ruined.
But what did we learn from this, Carlo? What are the learnings?
What did we learn? I don't know. Never listen to Rosette.
Have a first aid kit.
I had one. It says literally first aid. So I assumed there would be a first aid kit in here.
We've been robbed.
And I never checked. And it doesn't.
But anyways, let's go show the surroundings. Beautiful. It's very Pacific Northwest of us.
Just to get hurt.
Not a bad locale at all.
Not a bad place to get hurt.
Very scenic.
Anyway. Hello, this is Controlled Explosions. Today we have my baby mama's 2014 Triumph Scrambler.
Ow, ow!
Behind the camera. We did some things. New rotor, new pad, new tires. What else did we do? You bent the handlebars.
Well, now it's straightened.
You dropped it, so we fixed that.
Yes.
Put a high fender kit on. And interestingly, they sell a rectifier kit, British Customs does, and I bought it because I thought I'd have to move it. But actually, I really like the look of this and this together. It kind of looks industrial and cool to me. And so when you come down here, the rectifier kit would have moved it down here. And I need to replace these, but would have moved it down here, and that would not have looked good. I think this looks much more industrial and better. What's up next is doing some black on these pipes. We're gonna take these mufflers off and put some 72 or 73 Volkswagen Beetle jobs. So this little thing is gonna replace each of these big honking things. We'll save a lot of weight. And that'll be good. Oh, this is
off the bike anyway.
Oh, this is interesting. The shield. They lost one.
No, we lost that when
we
you
lost
dropped
it?
the bike.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's not good. We'll have to get to another way to fix that. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Now we're going to change the oil. And why we're going to change the oil is that?
I honestly couldn't tell you.
Well,
for better functioning of motor parts.
For longevity.
For longevity. Fasting and oil change. Woo.
So,
walk the people through what's happening.
Oh no. I think these are torque spits.
Sick. Do you need a gun to do that?
No, you need a torque spit, which I do not have, I don't think. Fuck.
Stay tuned for more, folks.
I thought it was a 5mm Allen.
Oh, bummer. Well, this is what happens, as I've learned with all mechanical bullshit.
Well, it's okay, we'll go to the store.
Home Depot?
Yeah.
Road trip?
Yeah.
Can you stop by Chick-fil-A?
Yeah, gang. Part 2. We're back. We just took the little torque sets off, and we have a smorgasbord.
Oh, yes.
Got the meals.
Oops, we're gonna hide it. Being bad.
It's nice. we need to take this bolt off and let the oil drain. Oil pan. And then what size do you think that is?
The oil container?
No, the bolt.
The bolt. A quarter. 3/4.
I don't think it's 3/4. I think it's everything is in millimeters because it's a British bike.
Oh, okay, interesting. Let's see. Let me take a look.
14 is too loose.
Ow.
Let's try 13.
America too long.
13 is just right. You probably want to get on that side.
Okay. Ow. And by probably want to, you mean move, bitch.
Yes.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay.
It is being a little stubborn. Someone put it on there too tight. Want to get a little more leverage. You know it's a 13 millimeter. Especially for these oil plug drains, you definitely want to use the box end. You don't want to use the other side. Woo.
You got it?
Yeah, I also punched the kickstand. Okay, so now oil is gonna come out of here. It's gonna be
Delightful.
gross. It's about to start
Oh, that was close.
oozing.
Look at that. Ugh. That's a stream? That is so weird.
Yeah, that's called laminar flow. Watch this.
Like chocolate.
Anyway. Hello everybody, it's Controlled Explosions and my baby mama's sitting here. I think today we want to talk a little bit about how we are getting a motorcycle and working on it and doing lots of good stuff. I absolutely am. Not. And so firstly, Lisi, why did you want to get a motorcycle?
For freedom. For the open road.
Mm-hmm.
What's that saying about you'll never see a Harley at a therapist's office? That's why. Leave it all on the pavement and or the trail.
So,
that's why I wanted one.
So why did you want to get specifically a scrambler style
Because
bike?
they look sexy, definitely look the best, and I think it just worked out that way. We got lucky and we found a cool one, and it was just convenient. It was kind of a last minute thing, I feel like, that we got that one.
Yeah, so we were looking on Craigslist, and or I was looking on Craigslist because the woman requesteth, the man provideth, and I found a nice little scrambler at a dealer in Tacoma, and we were going down there anyway. And we're currently located in Washington State, which is why we're so pale, even though we are, in fact,
Latin goddesses.
Yes, my dad.
We rode it for the first time that day, and within 2 seconds, dropped it,
and I thought I
destroyed your foot.
I thought I broke my ankle actually.
Yeah.
You know, we're taking off the trailer. It's like a 470-pound bike, and I have a 4Runner, so I put it on this. I got this trailer hitch from Amazon, and I put it in there. And as I was pulling it off, I was like, do I really need to put the ramp down? No, it's a scrambler. I'll just pull it off. And so as I did that, the peg then hit my grabbed my ankle, and then as it fell down, pinned my ankle between the bike coming down and the pavement.
And this is where we can insert the Peter Griffin meme of just like...
Yeah, and I legitimately thought I snapped the whole thing.
Yeah,
I thought it was Snap City. You remember I was hopping around.
Yep, a little bitch.
Yeah.
I'm sure it hurt. It was bad. And I think the important thing was the road was Harm's Road.
Yes.
That was a bad omen. And
we pulled
should have
off
known.
on Harm's Road.
I still knew, yeah. And then I got on it, and 2 seconds later, like, flopped down a hill.
And then after we did that,
oh yeah,
the battery died, and so we tried to bump start it. That didn't work. It was just it was the biggest not great
kerfuffle
start to
and it's continued to be quite a challenge.
Kerfuffle, yes. Yeah. In college, I traded some labor on a car. I did mechanic stuff, and I traded some labor on a car for a Ducati Monster. And that sounds ridiculous, but this bike had been laid down and smashed pretty good. But mechanically, actually, once I got through fixing like small stuff, it was fine. It had a problem with the ignition system. I fixed it, and then I rode it around, all without a license, of course, at the time. Today, we would never ever do that. Scandalous. And so, you know, I knew how to do that, but I hadn't ridden bikes in a long time. But the part of the reason we got it is it was, you know, a cost-effective bike. But, you know, I looked at it and I knew there was stuff wrong with it. I knew we could, like, make it look nice, so, and make it work well. And we knew it needed an oil change and fluids and plenty of other stuff, so that's what we did.
And that's what we're gonna be sharing with you
Today on
Stay
Controlled
tuned,
Explosions.
subscribe. Gross.
Bye.
Okay, that's disgusting.